gym. Was there any conversation around that at all?
Nah, even if it was, I don't even speak on, what other people got going on, I would love to fight.
During the week, Shakur Stevenson had an unexpected audience at his sparring session. Eddie Hearn, Terence Crawford, and Floyd Mayweather. However, what shocked him most was an argument that broke out between Mayweather and Crawford. Speaking to Fight Hype, Stevenson reflected on the moment, saying, "Man, I don't know how they all ended up there. I feel like I need a check for that. I'd always set up these plays, but don't always get credit. Still, I appreciate them showing up." Stevenson, who faces Floyd Schofield on February 22nd, took the opportunity to absorb their advice. Mayweather previously tried to sign him, but lost out to Hearn, making their presence at the gym even more intriguing.
Hold me back!
Eddie Hearn and Floyd Mayweather set their rivalry aside to chat and joke, but tensions flared between Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Once friends, their relationship soared this year. While Stevenson gears up for a crucial fight next month, Crawford and Mayweather briefly appeared friendly at the gym before an argument broke out. Crawford boldly claimed he had no doubt he would defeat Mayweather, sparking a heated exchange between the two boxing legends.
That day?
Nah, it just was talking about my boxing. It wasn't nothing about no Kid Austin, the fight that I got coming up. It was more so just watching my...
What brought them together was Shakur Stevenson's intense training. Many underestimate his work ethic, but Hearn offered insight. Stevenson pushes through without rest or sleep, embracing the relentless grind required of a world champion. A mindset only elite fighters truly understand.
Yeah, so I mean, look, it ain't the first time you've been around Floyd. It ain't the first time you've been around any of those guys. But, that day, especially with you having this fight, and, a lot of people saying that maybe Kid Austin isn't ready for you. What kind of talk, what was the conversation like in the gym that day?
Nah, it just was talking about, my boxing. It wasn't nothing about no Kid Austin.
Shakur Stevenson's training intensity brought Floyd Mayweather, Terence Crawford, and Eddie Hearn together in the gym. Hearn, speaking to IFL, shared insights into Stevenson's grueling regimen, highlighting the discipline required at the highest level. Knowing when to train, fight, and rest is key, Hearn explained. Stevenson's sparring session left a lasting impression. Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather watched as Stevenson pushed through 14 rounds of 4-minute sessions with only 30-second breaks, a brutal pace for any fighter. Afterward, they moved to another ring to watch Ray Ford spar. Floyd and Terence love boxing, Hearn noted. They're passionate about watching young fighters grow, offering advice, and supporting talent from their communities. Stevenson's commitment is remarkable, especially considering he suffered a severe hand injury last year that landed him in the hospital. Now, he's gearing up for what could be a career-defining year. On February 22nd, he returns to the ring on one of the most highly anticipated boxing cards in recent history, determined to make a statement.
So if he was pound for pound, Floyd was pound for pound. You or Floyd, who would have done that? Who would have won that?
Me.
Oh shit, okay, I'm just asking.
Terence Crawford boldly claimed he would have defeated Floyd Mayweather if they had fought while Mayweather was active. The Omaha, Nebraska native is a 4-weight world champion with 31 stoppages, recently securing the WBA super welterweight title with a decision win over Israel Madrio. Crawford has won titles in 4 divisions and is one of only 3 men to become undisputed in 2 weight classes during the 4-belt era. As he cements his legacy, fans continue debating his place among boxing's all-time greats. One of the most intriguing fantasy matchups remains Crawford versus Mayweather, the last truly dominant American champion. While Mayweather retired undefeated, Crawford's relentless style and versatility make for a fascinating comparison, sparking heated discussions among boxing enthusiasts.
Terence didn't mention the fight, didn't say anything. You didn't talk to him about it. Floyd, sorry. Not a peep.
Not a word.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Floyd Mayweather, one of boxing's most lucrative stars, retired undefeated in 2017 after dominating legends like Canelo Alvarez, Manny Pacquiao, Shane Mosley, and Oscar De La Hoya. But would Terence Crawford have made that list if they had fought? Asked on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, Crawford confidently backed himself against anyone, including Mayweather. His trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, agreed but admitted some bias. Crawford is like my son, so I'll always pick him. But one thing's for cer's got that dog in him. He didn't get here overnight. Crawford's relentless work ethic and skill set make for an intriguing fantasy matchup, fueling debates on whether he could have handed Mayweather his first and only loss.
That would have been a hard fucking fight, though.
Man, me versus anybody, I'm gonna always say me.
Okay.
If Prime Crawford faced Prime Mayweather, Mayweather's intelligence would shine, but Crawford's relentless aggression could challenge him. Breaking Mayweather's legendary defense remains a hot debate. However, a more realistic fight for Crawford now is against Canelo Alvarez. Shakur Stevenson, the WBC lightweight champion, firmly believes Crawford would not only beat Canelo, but do so with ease. I've been saying for years Crawford will defeat Canelo, Stevenson claimed. With both fighters excelling in their respective divisions, this potential showdown has fans buzzing.
As a Canelo and obviously your good friend, mentor, Terence Crawford, a lot of people a few years ago would have said that's crazy, but I think everybody, when they see the talent of Terence Crawford, forget.
Terence Crawford, the WBA light middleweight champion at 154 lbs, has confirmed he's willing to put on 14 pounds to face Canelo Alvarez in what could be the biggest payday of his career.
He's a special fighter, pound for pound. I think many will say #1 in the world, alongside the likes of people like yourself and that great list that we've got at the minute.
The highly anticipated showdown has sparked debates, with many questioning whether Crawford's style can handle Canelo's power at a higher weight class. Shakur Stevenson, the WBC lightweight champion, remains confident that Crawford will emerge victorious. Speaking TalkSports Boxing, Stevenson emphasized his long-held belief in Crawford's superiority over Canelo.
Yes, honestly, if anybody could jump up in weight classes and do it, it's Terence Crawford. I don't know.
I've been saying this for years. Even before Crawford himself talked about it, I always believed his style would beat Canelo. However, some experts argue that Crawford's usual approach may not involve standing toe-to-toe with Canelo. Unlike his aggressive display against Errol Spence, an exception due to Spence's post-accident decline, Crawford typically relies on movement, strategic jabs, and quick repositioning. Trading blows with a power puncher like Canelo would be a significant risk. Boxing analyst Chris Mannix recently weighed in on the situation via his YouTube channel, warning against jumping straight into a fight above 160 lbs. You have to be very careful when moving up in weight. It's a new range, and taking on a bigger opponent without proper adjustments is risky. Despite this, it seems unlikely that Crawford will take a tune-up fight at super middleweight before facing Canelo in September. If he does step up to the weight class, it will likely be for the Canelo fight itself, adding another layer of intrigue to what could be one of boxing's most compelling matchups in recent years.